But first, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Hi, I'm Martin. Welcome to Mashups, where we take our favorite dishes and turn them into crave-worthy desserts. My God, Martin, you're so boring. But it's important. Today, we are going to be making a mashup of our favorite turon and our favorite banana bread. But the main body will be the banana bread. We're just going to take the flavors from the turon, like the caramel and of course yung sweetness ng banana, nandun na. Yun lang. Hopefully, it's not too complicated. I'll try to make it as easy as I can. So first, we're going to make our brown butter. Gusto natin super close to the taste of turon. Since ako kasi, inisip ko na kanina, what if I use saba? But it might end up too starchy for the pastry. Right? So, we're just gonna make some brown butter. Lulutuin lang natin siya over low heat. So, yung purpose nitong brown butter, gusto lang natin mas i-improve pa yung flavor ng pastry natin. Right, so we're almost there. I don't know if you can see it. Antayin ko lang mag-cool down para pakita ko sa inyo yung color. By the way, yung minelt nating butter is around half a cup. Just gonna set it aside. Let it cool down there. And while it's cooling down, pwede na natin gawin yung honeycomb. So yung honeycomb, yun yung pagkukunan natin ng flavor/texture dun sa turon. Yung honeycomb para siyang toffee na you can dip it in chocolate or serve it as is. Pwede mo siyang i-topping sa cupcake, sa cake, but today we're gonna use it for our banana bread or banana cake. This is around 2 cups of white sugar. White sugar lang siya. Wag natin i-substitute. 1 cup of golden corn syrup, half a cup of water. And then heat it up over medium heat. So meanwhile, while we're waiting for this to like fully dissolve and boil, I'm gonna combine my baking soda and my cream of tartar. So magiging use ng baking soda in our toffee candy is siya yung magbibigay ng alsa, which is assisted by cream of tartar. Baking soda compared to baking powder. Si baking powder, double acting. Dalawa yung activation niya. You need acid, like cocoa powder, lemon, basta anything acid, and heat. Pagsalang mo sa oven. Pero itong baking soda is just heat. So once na mag-contact to sa hot sugar natin, it's gonna produce carbon dioxide. My God, Martin, you're so boring. But it's important. Medyo natunaw na yung sugar granules. I'm just gonna put it back here, start mixing. So now I'm going to start checking the temperature. So pag nag-check tayo ng temp, huwag natin didikit sa bottom ng pan. Kasi syempre yun yung direct na nakadikit sa apoy and it might not be the same temperature as the mixture you're trying to heat up. Okay, one thing, make sure that your thermometer has batteries. So I have this deep baking pan. I already lined it with some wax paper, parchment paper. So yung temp niya is 140 degrees Celsius na. I'll put my honey in. Give it a mix with this. Keep checking the temp. Usually kapag nasa 145 degrees Celsius, I put it out of the heat na. Kasi medyo alam mo nang aangat na siya to 150. Ayan. So, it reads 145. Turn off heat. Lipat natin siya sa work surface. Just remind you guys, once you put in your cream of tartar, you have to work super fast. Right, so I'm just gonna strain it in. May alsa siya. Gusto natin, we mix it well para walang buo-buo ng baking soda. It's not gonna taste good. Yeah, so that's enough. I just have to transfer it here. See? And I'm just gonna set this aside, cool this down for around an hour or 2. Okay, now it's time to make our banana bread. So meron na tayong toffee here na nagko-cool down. Since this will take around 40-45 minutes to bake, could even take an hour. Pinaka-last natin gagawin is the sweetened whipped cream. So na-preheat ko na yung oven ko to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we're just gonna sift together our flour and our baking soda. This is around 2 cups. I have 2 cups of flour and I have 1 teaspoon of baking soda here. Strain, salt. And just give it a little mix para well distributed yung baking soda natin sa flour. Yan. Next is our bananas. So I have 3 here. Use 3 pieces large bananas. And so, kung mapapansin nyo, medyo bugbog sarado na siya. Malapit na siya dun sa overripe. It's the best ones that you can use for banana bread kasi gusto nyo, madali siyang mamash and mabilis siyang ma-incorporate dun sa batter. So, just mash it with a fork. So, this is our mashed bananas. This is good enough. Leaving a few chunks here and there. Now, I'm gonna add my brown butter here. Then, using a whisk. Medyo mix lang natin siya ng konti. Since medyo mainit pa yung butter natin, we want it to be cool enough para hindi niya maluto yung eggs when I put it in. Next, we'll add 2 whole eggs. It's not smart to do this. Better to crack your eggs on a separate bowl just in case biglang may rotten egg. Just wanna mix it. Again, we want to hydrate the flour as fast as possible without much lumps. I feel like I'm not doing a great job. Yeah, there you go. And with my greased and prepared pan, just brushed it with some butter. Let's put in. Hindi ko siya pupunuin. I'm just gonna fill it around 2/3 of the way. No, I just need 1. There. Aside from leveling it, ang ginagawa ko whenever I make loaf cakes or using my loaf pan, ng batter yung ginagawa ko, kinda let it stick to the sides, yung 4 corners. And there. Salang lang natin. It's gonna take us around 45 minutes, 50, or an hour. Ayan, so dito ko na siya i-unmold. And just medyo check if it's loose, kung dumikit ba siya sa ilalim. Let's see. Oh! Ayan, so ibig sabihin, hindi siya dumikit. Charan! Ayan. So there's our banana bread. You can still see the chunks of banana here and there. While that's cooling down, ito, sobrang cool down na rin ang ating honeycomb. Kaya siya may overlap na ganyan, so I can just lift it like that. So you can, ikaw, nasa sayo na to kung if you're just gonna smash it, you're gonna chop it, but for us, we can just pakita ko muna yung gitna. Ayan, so this is, the reason why it's called honeycomb is because of the structure. Yung itsura na structure niya dito. Mukha siyang honeycomb. Set aside ko muna to. Yan. Right, so gusto mo mga coarse lang. Or smaller, it's up to you. Pero, yan. So this is our honeycomb. Next, we're gonna do our sweetened whipped cream. But first, I'd like to thank our sponsors. So we're gonna use vanilla bean to cut it lengthwise so that I can just insert the point of my knife. I'm slicing, guys. Okay? So, yan. So this is what the insides look like. I'm gonna use the blunt end of the knife just to kinda scrape it. See? So ito yung mga gamit natin. Now, we're gonna make our sweetened whipped cream. You can do it manually, or if you have a mixer, why not use it? Cramps. So we're gonna be using the whisk attachment. Usually itong whisk attachment na to, we use it for lighter mixtures, like if we have to make a meringue. So we just need a cup of heavy cream, heavy whipping cream. Pero mag-iiwan ako siguro around 2 tablespoons. Bago ko ilagay yung vanilla beans dito, para mas ma-distribute siya ng maayos, I usually mix it with a bit of the cream first. The destroyer. Yan. So ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, sobrang ganda ng itsura yan. Actually, ang dami kong sinabi. Pero really, this is just put all together. I usually start off medium speed. Inihintay ko na ma-mix well yung sugar with the cream. So you'll know that your whipped cream is ready kapag yung streaks na to doesn't disappear. So if I stop mixing, yan, unti-unti siyang nawawala. It means you need more time. So at this point, I can go at a higher speed. Not that high. Ayan. So, ayan. There you go. So, nasa stiff peaks na tayo. See? Doesn't go down. Yeah. Subtle sweetness, pero yung flavor ng vanilla is right there. So we have our banana bread, we have our sweetened whipped cream, and we have our toffee. I kind of crushed it a little bit more. So this is still a bit warm. I probably have to like wait some more, pero you know what? We can start. So I just put a big chunk and just start spreading it. Add some more to this side. There. Just put a bit of sweetened whipped cream, not too much. Just serve it on the side so that they can get per slice. Now we're just gonna top it with our honeycomb. You can be a bit generous. And once again, you can just serve some more on the side. So this is our mashup of the banana bread and turon. Ending this episode with a mess. Yan. So, in tasting a dish, especially for dessert, what I try to do is look at all the components there and try to taste it with everything together. So here we have yung whipped cream natin with honeycomb, crumbs, and the cake itself. And we also have some ice cream, pero since the ice cream isn't really part of the ingredient, you can really get how it's a mashup between banana bread and turon, especially because of the honeycomb. And honestly, I actually thought the sweetened whipped cream would affect the taste, but no, it's still super close to what this is. I think it's a I think it's a success. I really hope you guys like this mashup episode, and I really hope also that you guys try this at home, the recipe. Thanks. Bye.